welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. It's Thursday morning and we have a tech discussion now. We're talking about cybersecurity. Dr. Obadare Adewale has joined us. He's a co-founder and Chief Visionary Officer of Digital and Code Limited. He's also a seasoned cybersecurity expert and an alumnus of Faith Foundation. It's great to have you. You are welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, so people will talk a lot about cybersecurity and how important it is. Let's start from the basic. What exactly is cybersecurity, first of all?
Okay, good morning once again. Yeah, great question. So the subject of cybersecurity, there is no better time to discuss the subject of cybersecurity better than now. Of course, we all know what has happened in the world. COVID-19 has accelerated digital transformation across everywhere, all over the world. You know, so and the reality is, even prior to now, generally humanity is gravitating towards what I call digital colonies. So what do I mean? Digital colonies in the sense that technology is changing our lives. Technology is changing, you know, the way we interact. You know, we are all connected right now through technology. If you say everyone today is most of the time on their phone, you know, because the power of technology, especially the mobile phone, okay, it's you know, the kind of computer that used to be in a server room, believe me sincerely, right now we have it in our phone, on our phone, because in terms of the memory capability,
computing speed,
terms of the computing speed, everything is all processing, you know, on our phone. On our phone. Exactly. So, because of that, technology is an enabler across all walks of life, but comes the inherent risk with the usage of technology, which is where the subject of cybersecurity comes in.
How so this is something that, as important as it is, a number of people don't actually take it quite serious. I don't know if there's anyone here, or very few people that might have maybe an antivirus on their phone, and then on laptops is also quite an issue. Laptops have been there for a very long while and all of that. Why should we take our cybersecurity serious?
Okay, so I think, so what I would do is I'll first let's build a foundation of understanding. Okay. You know, because you're very correct about people don't take it very serious because just like we talk about different types of quotient, financial intelligence, emotional intelligence quotients, there is need to build cybersecurity intelligent quotient, everyone, because in doing that, in building cybersecurity intelligent quotients, what you're trying to do is three main things. You're trying to, first and foremost, disabuse people's mind from this false dichotomy. Because there's this false dichotomy, which you mentioned, that people think, why do I need cybersecurity? Nobody can hack me. I'm fine. I'm not a bank. I'm not a big institution. You know, but the reality is, you know, cybersecurity, anybody can be, you know, anybody can be digitally invaded. You understand? Whether you're an individual, whether you're a small business, or whether you're a big corporation. So we need to first do that to make sure that that is the first dichotomy, to think that cybersecurity cannot affect an individual. And then secondly, all right, we need, you know, there's this hasty generalization that's, you know, people just assume, you know, just general, you know, generalization that, okay, well, even some of the people that think that, okay, I need to do cybersecurity, they just believe that there is nothing more that I can do that can, you know, protect me. So why do I need to protect myself? And at the end of the day, there is the other school of thought, which is the last one about, you know, there are some people that they have these absolute, you know, the fallacy of absolute security. And what do I mean by absolute or fallacy security? Some people too believe that, oh, I can build so much security and I cannot be affected. No. So what do we need to do? So, and going back to the beginning, cybersecurity, so what is it about? It is about state of well-being of an IT infrastructure. And when I'm talking about IT infrastructure, you are looking at everything end-to-end, you know, from your operating systems, from your applications, your network infrastructures, you know, everything, of course, for an organization. But when you look at an individual, of course, for an individual, you're looking at all your mobile devices, your laptop, your computer system at home. So you need to ensure that state of well-being. And in ensuring this state of well-being, is to make sure that there are three things also that you need to pay attention to. Because in the state of well-being of your IT infrastructure, you need to ensure confidentiality. You know, confidentiality is, you know, enforcing the need to know. And also, you need to ensure integrity to prevent unauthorized modification. Access, and then, of course, availability. So
now, yes, I want to take you on that last one, integrity. To me, let's get very practical now.
All
because
right.
a number of the terms you're giving can be very hard for a layman to pick.
Okay.
The layman, okay, let's start with social media accounts, your banking applications.
Yeah.
You know, that is the easiest form of attack. I have a friend who just lost his Facebook account, and a friend also lost her Instagram account, and then the people who hacked the account, they've already turned two-factor authentication on for the account. So it's going to be a problem for even her to recover it.
Absolutely.
Let's start from the basics. How do you safeguard your banking apps, your passwords, your social media accounts? What is the best? Because, you know, when people get links that they just click links anyhow and then it's all going like that. Let's just, for the lay individual, how can you ensure that your cybersecurity on yourself, by yourself, and all of that?
Okay. All right. Thank you for that great question once again. So, you know, I started by saying we all need to build our cybersecurity intelligent quotient. Everybody, because we are all using technology right now. So, and everyone has created a digital footprint, you know, through your, probably your, like you said, your LinkedIn, your Instagram, and all of these social media accounts. Honestly, the first thing first, because you can see, so it's like some form of reverse attack. The bad guys even know more than the good guys, because the good, you know, just like this scenario you just described right now. So every individual, if you're on any kind of social media, aside from your username and password, honestly, by default, because the security is there, is embedded, what is lacking is that lack of cybersecurity quotient to know what you need to do. Because if you go to settings, you can turn on your two-factor authentication by yourself. Because
very important. Very important,
because password alone is not enough. So there's need for that's why it's called two-factor, you know, because in two-factor, there are a combination of what you know, something you know, something you have, and something that you are. So you need to combine all of these factors. So when you go to security setting, you can, because that's the only way you can protect yourself. Password, even your phone. All right, you know, because you know, there are different levels of security. Before they get, sometimes today when you ask, you talk about bank account as well. Oftentimes today, you know, people, which is that false dichotomy. You know, when you look at your phone today, they can have access to your bank account because probably, you know, because most of the bank today, you know, we don't protect our SIM card. We only protect our phone.
Our phones.
And when you take the phone to Computer Village or wherever, easily they can flash it. And when they have access, they can actually. So what it means is you need to protect your SIM card, not just your phone.
Not just your phone. Dr. Adewale, I wish we had more time. There's so much we want to talk, but we are short of time. Thank you very much for this expose on cybersecurity.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's head over now.